Hey, what's up, guys? It's me, Eddie, and it is the third anniversary of Doki Doki Literature Club. So, eh, happy anniversary, folks. I guess I just wanted to, like, for the third anniversary, I thought I'd just talk about some Doki Doki stories I had with you, and this one I'm telling you is, what do you call it? This is basically a story about how Doki Doki Literature Club. I know a lot of people were traumatized by it, and a lot of people say, "Oh, I got really depressed after it." But for me, I guess you could say it actually helped me kind of overcome some hard times I was having. So okay, yep. Without further ado, let's just jump right into it, folks. Okay. So first things first. Around August, I believe. I think it was around August of 2017. There's this pet fish I had. It was a blue beta fish, and if you don't know what that is, just look it up. Beta fish, something like that. Two T's. Anyways, I had a beta fish that died, and I'd had him for like 2 years, I believe. 3 years. Not 3 years, no, 2 years. I'd had that betta fish for around 2 years, and my pet fish had just died. So I was really depressed about it. And, yeah, when my pet fish first died, I wasn't super sad. I was just like, oh, well, that sucks. It wasn't around until, like, a few weeks afterwards that I started to actually get really sad about it. Yeah, and honestly, I still kind of do miss the little guy now, but anyhow, the point is, I was really sad, and I was really sad about my betta fish, but Doki Doki helped me kind of get out of that, because, alright, it's super sad, but now I had a new interest to get out of. Basically, alright, my betta fish is dead, and at that point, after my betta fish had died, I was kind of sad. I kind of thought to myself, I kind of wished it was the time before he died, because, back then he was still alive. And for a few weeks, I was really sad, and I was really sad, and I guess I was just kind of depressed during the time. But it was around October 6th, I believe. 5th, 6th, somewhere around there. October. I remember it. That's when I found out about Doki Doki Literature Club, and it was like 2017. It was blowing up at the time. So I checked it out. And it turns out, like, when I first saw it, it was actually Jacksepticeye's channel that got me into it. I saw Jacksepticeye playing this little anime game, and I was like, everyone was like, Jack, back at it with the anime games, huh? Not so. I thought it would just be some silly anime game that I would, like, forget. Now, this had nothing to do with me and the fish. Like, alright, I'm still kind of sad about it, but it wasn't like... how do I explain it? I guess I was slowly recovering, so I guess I probably would have recovered anyway. But I was still kind of slightly sad about my fish at the time. But that's when I found Doki Doki Literature Club. Like, it was just completely unrelated. It was just in my recommended feed, and I was like, oh wait, Jack's playing an anime game. Better click on it. And yeah, I got into Doki Doki thinking it would just be this dumb game that I would, like, think about for like a few weeks and then forget about eventually. But no, it turns out it was a game that I would enjoy for how long? Like, even to this day, it's been 3 years and I still enjoy Doki Doki Literature Club. I'm playing a mod of Doki Doki right now. If anyone's on this channel and you're not subscribed, you're not watching it, you better be watching it, okay? Now that I told you. Now you know. But yeah, finding out about Doki Doki, I saw Jack play through it, and I was like, oh, hey, that's pretty cool. And then the twists came. And ironically enough, I know the twists, like, I think there's something a little ironic about it. The twists and turns are supposed to make Doki Doki, like, instead of just a regular visual novel about cute girls and stuff, it turned it into a horror novel. And ironically enough, I think that's what made it appeal to me. It's not some generic, bland, out-of-the-mill visual novel. It's a game that had actual depth to it. And frankly, I think that, ironically enough, made me enjoy it as just a romantic visual novel more than the other not visual novels. Like, I have this funny thing. Whenever I always have whenever it comes to stories, always have a desire to like balance happiness and sadness. For example, if I'm watching a very sad story, or a very a morbid story, there's always this like desire for like the characters in there to just become happy and like just have a wholesome just for wholesome things to happen to them. I think that's why I enjoy like Warhammer 40K's like wholesome comics of like Warhammer 40K. Those exist. Do check it out. Meanwhile, with your typical harem animes, I always wish you know what would be really interesting? A fight. Like a war or a fight or like a natural disaster. Part of it is due to the fact that the MC is a complete wimp, and oftentimes the MC is a wimp. And I just look at the MC and say, why would literally any girl like that? Okay, literally no girl would ever like that sort of guy. I'm far more interesting than the harem MC. Why don't I have a girlfriend? MC, let something cool happen and let MC do something cool. I think that's part of the reason why. But like, I always wish that something cool, something like horrible would happen, just so I could see them overcome it in a unique way. But anyways, yeah, I think that's why Doki Doki stuck with me for so long. It was special. It was creative, and now that I had a new interest, there was no need for me to wish, I wish I could go back to like the days when my fish was still alive. Yes, I still miss him, but now I feel like I could finally move forward with my life. And I'm making a pretty big fuss out of this for a little fish, but it's just how it is, I guess. Doki Doki kind of helped me overcome the sorrow I felt when my pet fish had died. So yeah, for my 3rd anniversary, that was a little story of mine. No, it's not a big deal, but Dan Salvato, thank you for releasing releasing Doki Doki the game, I guess. It's a very important game to me. Like, not only is it a visual novel I still enjoy, but it also helped me overcome the death of my fish. So thank you, Dan Salvato. And also thank you for releasing it at like the exact correct time. Like, honestly, I wish Doki Doki... Part of me kind of wishes Doki Doki was released a little bit, like... I guess you could say Fortnite kind of killed Doki Doki, but... I mean, then again, like, the game was dying... The game dying out was kind of bound to happen anyway. So yeah, there's that. Anyway, that was a pretty short anniversary video, but I hope you all liked it, folks. I thought I just wanted to release something, just say something for the anniversary this year. I'm also very active on, or was active back on the Doki Doki subreddit, Doki Doki Literature Club subreddit. I remember the exact time I joined. It was December 5th, sometime in the sometime around 6 or like 7 or 8 or something like that. I joined Reddit just for Doki Doki Literature Club, and although I'm not like, I don't visit the subreddit as much these days, I joined back in 2017. Listen, guys, I'm one of the OGs, okay? Doki Doki Literature Club, I'm one of the OGs, so my Reddit username is also literally just my name. So yeah. If you meet someone named Edward J. Hom, that's me. I joined. I didn't know you couldn't change names. Okay, that was just a placeholder name. I was gonna change it to something cooler once I actually had made my account, but no. Apparently, you can't change Reddit usernames, which sucks. But yeah, I guess like after getting undepressed about my fish, I'd gotten a little depressed about the game, and I joined r/DDLC and seeing all the fancy artwork, all the like interaction with the peoples, and the community was so vibrant back then. I guess that kind of made me get rid of the Doki Doki blues too. So yeah, that's the full story. Anyhow, I hope you all liked that video. If you did, make sure to leave a like. comment, and subscribe. Okay? It really helps the channel out. Because, and once again, thank you so much, Dan Salvato, for making this game. It really is an amazing game. Anyways, the sky's up, and you guys are awesome. I'll see you all in the next video. Bye!